right, sometimes for out of bounds, you got to stretch for content, but other times, it just finds us, man.
Yeah. What found us this time?
Check it out.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, just for that, I'm going to outscore Buddy and see if he thinks that's pathetic.
You're on beat, let's go. There goes that man.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
The starters for Utah. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Collier. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's lights out in at the shooting guard position. Here's lights out, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And the bucket is good. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. Utah grabs a miss. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Moving it up. And it's Filipowski, that time on the assist from Collier.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
There's the drive. Lights out. The pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep, here's Doncic. Kessler with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Out to the right wing. Here's lights out. And finished off by Kessler.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
James finds Reeves. Back to James. Outside Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's James. Reeves against Kessler. Pass to Aiden. Oh, from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Lights out, the pass to Kessler. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Markkanen.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. James, outside. Pass to Doncic. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Here's lights out. Again, Utah, good for 2.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And it's James with the jam.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Pass to lights out. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Lakers trail by 11. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Markkanen.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here is James. 23 points his last outing. That shot wide open.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Aiden. Now James. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's lights out. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Collier.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Now here's Kessler. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. James goes in. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's lights out. 11 points in the game. Such a wide open look. Lights out's got 13 now.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's lights out. He's got 18. Got it.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17-point game. And here's Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
And so it's Utah with it. To the left side wing. The three is up. Pass to lights out. Back to Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Collier. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lakers trail by 16. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Connect subbed in for James. Then for Utah, Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Filipowski, and Bailey subbed in for Markkanen. Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 20. To the paint. The three. Rebounded by Bailey.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Lights out's got 23 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass to Vanderbilt. The fader. Utah grabs the miss.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And he drives in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws here tonight. Utah making a switch here, so he gets them both. Doris, while he's selective about it, Yusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element. but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Lakers trail by 21. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to connect from the arc. That shot off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Lights out, the pass to Nurkic. And here's Bailey for three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Smart looking around. Three-pointer. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Jazz out in front. Deliver. Knocked away. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Lauri Markkanen. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey, and it's lights out in at the point. Pass to Nurkic, and Nurkic throws it down.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
Now Reeves. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And here's Smart. The three. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Filipowski, the pass to lights out. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Inside. And here's Filipowski, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Smart outside. Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
The Jazz have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Doncic is checked in for Smart. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's lights out. Pass to Filipowski. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Filipowski's got 6.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Reeves, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kessler, a screen on Reeves. Lights out, the pass to Kessler. And it's Utah scoring again.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by lights out.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. And a switch here also for Utah. Collier's checked in. Kessler passes to Lights Out. Markkanen outside. For three, Collier. No, he's made three, missed two now. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
To the left wing. Pass to Lights Out. Filipowski sets a screen. Going inside. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Lights Out. That's 29 for him. Utah with another miss. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Soft touch off the glass. Lights Out's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Smart passes to Doncic. To the wing, right side. Pass to Aiden. To snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Collier.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lights Out, the pass to Filipowski. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's James. Doncic outside. Fires for three. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Lights Out. Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple. Lights Out's got 34 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. Here's Reeves. 20 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Lights Out. Again, Utah, good for two.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Gets the three to fall. He's got 17.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Here's Lights Out. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lights Out's got 39.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's Reeves. And he banks in the layup.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Lights Out, the pass to Filipowski. To the inside. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Internet sensation Supreme Dreams in the crowd. LA always packs in the big names.
Yeah, it's a hallmark of Lakers games. You're going to see the stars in the crowd every night. Guys like Supreme Dream are what make these LA home games so special.
35 seconds left in the first half. Lights Out. That's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
James, left side. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lets it fly. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Utah with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. If our leader here can keep this up, the race could be over.
If, that word doesn't mean anything.
Why not?
It's hypothetical.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Utah Jazz.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Out left to the wing. Here's Lights Out. He's covered by Reeves. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lights Out's got 43 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, man.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And finished off by Kessler.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
James, right side. Offline with a three. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Lights Out, the pass to Filipowski. Inside, Utah moving the ball around. Back to Kessler. Pass to Collier. To the middle. Lights Out, that's good. Lights Out's got 45 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Reeves. Now Doncic. He takes it in. Back to Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Lights Out. Puts it up. Tries the spin move. Back to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Doncic outside. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 7 points.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Down low. Lights out. That's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, B.A. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Here's Doncic. Here's James. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Pass to Lights out. To the middle. A nice shot by Filipowski. He's got 12.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Collier. Collier's got 4 rebounds now. Lights out, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to James. Hachimura up top, covered by Filipowski. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Aiden. Good D by Kessler.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lights out. He's covered by Reeves. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter.
Second team ball.
James passes to Ayton.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And finished off by Kessler.
What I love about Walker Kessler right now is he's feeling it offensively and he's aggressively pursuing the basketball.
Filipowski, the pass to Lights out. Here's Collier. Here's Lights out. He's covered by Reeves. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Right wing. For 3, Collier. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Great open look there. James has got 11 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Releases. And got it. Another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Kessler with a bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Ayton. Hachimura outside. From outside the arc, Utah grabs the miss. Over to the left wing. Here's lights out. Here's Filipowski. It's blocked.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
And down it goes. 2 points. Lights out's got 54 points.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Hachimura outside. From deep. James can't get it to go.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's lights out. Non-stop scoring machine right here. To the inside. Reeves, the pass to Aiden. Over Kessler. Good D by Kessler.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. He did there. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break.
And from undrafted to a key part of this rotation, Reeves showing just how far he's come with this dominant scoring display.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's lights out. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Doncic with it. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to lights out. Again, Utah good for 2.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. James outside. Back to Doncic. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. Lights out's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Collier. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Collier's got 9 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura finds James. Now Doncic. Clock at 6. Shoots over Collier. And it's Doncic missing. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's lights out. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Kessler, a screen on Hachimura. Lights out. He got it again! Sensational!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Oh, got that one up quick. Reeves has got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter. And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help?
Pass to James. Now here's Doncic. No good on the triple.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half, hasn't found the range since.
Now James. It's guarded by Markkanen. And here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by Collier. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's lights out. Hachimura covering. Here's Filipowski. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Markkanen against James. Ayton, a screen on Markkanen. And there's James from the arc. The shot no good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, Nurkic, a screen on Doncic. Lights out, the pass to Bailey. Here's lights out, guarded by Doncic. Inside, here's Niang, and again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's lights out. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Lights out, the pass to Nurkic. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Lights out's got 5 points in the quarter.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
The Lakers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Here's lights out, guarded by Doncic. Lights out, the pass to Niang. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Another miss by Doncic.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Bailey, the pass to lights out. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Niang, guarded by Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Niang outside. Fires the 3. On target from range.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Doncic. Launches it from deep. Another miss by Doncic.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Lights out, no good. The Lakers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Lights out, the pass to Nurkic. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the wing on the left. James deciding where to go with it. It's Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now. Lights out, the pass to Nurkic. Here's lights out, guarded by Doncic. Here's Niang. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Doncic. And Nurkic with the block.
Boy, that's great anticipation by Yusuf Nurkic. He saw what they were trying to do and snuffs it out.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Niang. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And here's Doncic outside. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Here's lights out. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Pass to Niang. Here's lights out. Here's Sensabaugh. Misses the three.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Outside Vanderbilt. Launches a three. Rebounded by Bailey. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 16-7 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Lights Out.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Doncic with the bucket.
This guy just so reliable as an offensive performer. Luka doing things.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lights Out. Rebound, the Lakers. James attacking. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron. Always looking to get to the charity stripe.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Lights Out. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just...
The headline coming into this game was what your matchup had to say about you. The headline after is going to be what you did about it. Your thoughts?
That dude wrote a check he couldn't cash. Maybe next time he'll be more careful about running his mouth and bringing people's family into things.
Thank you so much for your time, MP.
I'm tired of this.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
Let's go! That's okay! Woo! You took it down. Respect for that head.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. And you look at Bailey, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And we've really got a tremendous group of rookies this year. It's going to be exciting to see them vying for the coveted award.
Well, they're already making their presence felt and really showing they belong. That's what it's all about as they begin their hopefully long and productive NBA careers.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, we've got Collier. Walker Kessler is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's lights out, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Here's Dort. Holmgren outside. No good from outside. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Filipowski passes to lights out. Back to Filipowski. Shoots over Holmgren. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And there's another turnover by the Jazz. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. And here now the Thunder, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that. Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Throws it up high. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from lights out. Holmgren can't hit. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Collier. Still scoreless. Filipowski passes to lights out. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Outside, Dort. And a wide open look for SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lights Out. Hits it from three-point range. Lights Out's got 7.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's SGA. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lights Out misses. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Lakers in L.A. Williams double team. SGA from outside. Filipowski grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Lights Out. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 9. Now Dort. He has 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Kessler. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Lights Out passes to Kessler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
The Thunder leading by 6. SGA on the wing. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. From the arc, Lights Out misses. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Holmgren finds Williams. And here is Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Lights Out. Out to the wing. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Markkanen after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick for 3, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Lights Out. Lights Out's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Lights Out with the bucket.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Lights Out. Another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers. He gets that one. Lights Out's got 17.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The Thunder leading by 5. SGA passes to Holmgren, and the Thunder another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Lights Out. He's got 19. Here's Filipowski. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. There's now Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Higgins is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the center.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
To the left wing. Nurkic a screen on Dort. Lights out, passes to Nurkic. And he gets it to go. Nurkic has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint. And finished off by Williams.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Down low and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead. Jazz have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Here's Lights Out, defended by Dort. Lights Out passes to Filipowski. Markkanen from outside. And Utah turns it over again.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, inside, Kessler can just use his height to overcome the defense.
So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as much as 10. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Lights out. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah comes into this one after the win against Los Angeles. Pass to SGA. There's the 3. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Lights Out, defended by Dort. Lights Out with the bucket. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's the lob to Dort.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Jazz trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Lights Out. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lights Out's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Jazz.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Wiggins. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Holmgren's checked in. Pass to Lights Out. The 3-pointer is right on target. Lights Out's got 30.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Now here's Holmgren. Back to SGA. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Lights Out with the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's SGA. 18 points for him. Floats one up. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lights Out passes to Kessler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
But our defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now here's Holmgren. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Holmgren after the made shot from Lights Out. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lights Out drains it from beyond the arc. Lights Out's got 38 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. And slam dunk by SGA.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 3. It's deflected. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the stripe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession. He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
30 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Markkanen. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Physical play from Markkanen through the defender.
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three-pointer's off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz out in front, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do. And that's go off topic.
What topic?
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got lights out. Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. To stand, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps.
Here's lights out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's good for 2. Lights out's got 45 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 16. The shot. Dort misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lights out. Capitalizes off the crossover. Lights out's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to SGA. And that one, good. 24 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from lights out. The kick out to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Takes a 3. Lights out, misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Thunder trailing by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Drives to the hoop. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
Pass to lights out. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Tries it from the top of the key, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Utah. Here's Dort. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
On top of everything else he does for this team, Dort is having himself a night in the scoring column.
And good. He hits it again.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Utah leading by 17. Here's lights out. They get it back. Markkanen from outside. Pass to lights out. There's the drive. Filipowski passes to lights out. 4 on the shot clock. Kessler. Williams with the block. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 17. And it's SGA in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
On the wing, lights out with the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Lights out passes to Kessler. Banked in off the glass. Kessler's got 15 points.
And Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his range.
Now here's SGA. He's got 34. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Here's Kessler. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Easy to see why Kessler has so much success. The guy plays full bore every night.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Without question, lights out displaying his skills today.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Bailey's checked in for Markkanen. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Pass to Holmgren from deep. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's lights out. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Dort. The Jazz have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. And the second free throw, good. Wallace with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And the Thunder, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's lights out. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the middle, here's Kessler. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 22. Here's Dort. Hands it from downtown. Dort's got 18 points in the game.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Kessler passes to Lights Out. Back to Kessler. Pass to Lights Out. From outside, off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
Utah leading by 12. Here's Lights Out for the 3. And Filipowski now top of the key. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Utah making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 12. Wallace outside. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The rebound by Collier. Lights Out passes to Filipowski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Filipowski's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Wallace with the ball. Bailey picks him up. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Dort. And here is Holmgren. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Here's Lights Out. Non-stop scoring machine here. Back to Filipowski. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lights Out misses. Thunder trailing by 16. In the corner, Wallace with it. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. The Thunder shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Here's Lights Out. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And so it's Utah with a 19-point advantage heading in. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
He's changing it up here. Thunder trailing by 18. Pass to Dort. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Lights Out. Defended by Dort. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. SGA's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Lights Out misses. Thunder trailing by 18. SGA kicks to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. 42 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Down low. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Caruso, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Lepowski passes to lights out. To the inside. Here's Kessler. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Dort. Wiggins is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now, here's Holmgren. Fade away. Again, the Thunder score.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Here's lights out. The Jazz with another miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass to lights out. To the paint. Here's Kessler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And the Jazz with possession here. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. The Jazz with another miss. Thunder trailing by 16. Holmgren outside. Lets the three fly. Utah with the rebound. Pass to Collier. To the wing right side. Kessler, a screen on Dort. It's stolen by Dort. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Here's Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's the three. Caruso, no good. Jazz leading by 16. And stolen by Caruso. Here's SGA. Caruso, no good. Utah has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. That one good for 2. Kessler's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Kicks it out to Holmgren. No good on the triple. Jazz have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. To the left side wing. Caruso, a three-pointer off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Oklahoma City shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Holmgren outside. And with so many teams, Dan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Over to the left wing. Kessler, a screen on George. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Thunder shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Holmgren outside. 2 points. That one goes. Holmgren's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dom.
Good! Another from three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all-time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Driving inside. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. George Niang comes in for Kyle Filipowski. Bailey, and another one falls.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And yes, it's good. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's lights out. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Shot's good by Topic. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to lights out. And again for three.
And he's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Wiggins. Nails the baby hook.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the